Hey guys, Brian here. Welcome back to the shop. Today we're back in the barn shop because Bailey's still continuing to drum up business for more concrete. So I decided I don't have the HPM to do this job with, so I'd use the radial arm drill to fix this bushing hole. I was asked to fix just this one. This other one's a little loose, but they said they wanted to just leave it and just do this one. Unfortunately, as I've got to looking at it after I got it home, somebody's been welding in this hole, so this could go south pretty quick depending on how hard this has gotten from them welding on it and what they welded on it with. But we'll just have to see how it goes cutting it out. But there's a couple of machine bosses on the front face of this, and I'm going to hope that they are perpendicular. So if I put this on the table and bolt it down, I'm actually going to have a true enough bore to be able to go in here and do this, because there's nothing left for me to indicate here from the original hole. It's gone. And somebody's been in here with a die grinder grinding on their welds, and it's all shot, so there's nothing to index to really tell exactly where it was supposed to be. So I'll just try and line it up so it's in line with the bottom pin, and that just had to be good enough. So let me get this off the truck and we'll swing it over there. We're working the way the shop's more or less supposed to work, where you can back the truck in and grab the part, unload it, swing it over, put it on the machine, and put it back in the truck and take it back out. Sound like the coyotes are out here. I'm gonna have to go shoot one. I'll be back. Okay, Mr. Coyote had an accident, but let's get this put back where it belongs and get to work. Well, I think that's going to do it for tonight. I've got this centered up on the hole, and took my carbide tipped counter bore and run it down through there. That's the original size, the 1.5 inches, just to get it cleaned out from what they've welded in there. and I think that it was good and tight fit, so I think that's going to be a good indication that I've got the hole lined up good, because we just barely slipped through there. So I think I'm good and square. So I'll get try and come up with something for a single point boring tool, so I can go in here and finish out this hole tomorrow and get this job done. Alright, so I fabbed up a single point boring tool, and we'll see if we can get a trued up hole cut through there. And if we can, maybe I'll run a drill bit through after that, once it's not going to wander off, or I may just spread it out and bore it some more if I need to. But for now, let's see if this will cut that weld. Showing about 5 run out on that. See how much it affects it. Looks like this thing pushes off a lot, but maybe doesn't. Alright, so I just need to clean up this piece a little bit. Looking for an outside diameter of 1705 and a finished length of about 1600. So what I'm going to do is face this off, do the OD, drill it, bore it, and counter it on one end, then go saw it off, and then come back and finish the other end. I got a machine to accept 2 of these bushings and 1 of these seals on each end, which is bigger diameter than the bushing, so it's got to be stepped. So let me fire this up and see about getting this going. Didn't quite get it. Okay, the OD is good, so now I just want to mark it the length and cut it off, and we'll face it and start boring this thing. There must not be 2 of these in there, I ain't got room for it. Length. So better shorten that up some. .38. 35, so I'm a little under, so. There it is, one little step bushing. Let's go put this in the axle and put these pieces in. Well, there it is, all pressed back together. So they're good and tight. So, I'm gonna call this job a success. I'm satisfied with that. It looks nice and even all the way around. So I'm pretty sure I got that back where it belongs. And if I drop the rod all the way through it, it looks centered down here. So I think that ought to work. This bushing's fairly loose anyway on the pin that they've got that goes in here. It's got 15 thousandths between the IE of this and the OD of the pin, so there's quite a bit of play in this anyway. So I think that'll be close enough for this job. This is what it looks like from the good side, the side that doesn't have much wear on it. It's just a nice original casting, and you can see it fits in there good. Looks like a proper repair. That's the way it should have been done the first time, instead of them trying to weld that up and grind it out with a die grinder. That just made more work for the second time. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Well, I hope you enjoyed getting to see the first paint job to go down in the new shop. Yes, this is the, the first machine in and running is the one that I destroyed and put back together. So, glad to see it starting to earn a little bit of its repair bill back. So, that's a good thing. I need to check on this spindle and see if I can tighten it up a little bit. That's 7 thousandths with it stuck out here worth of bend with me shoving on as hard as I can. It's probably not a whole lot. I don't know. I haven't really ever checked a spindle on like a Bridgeport or something. If it's stuck clear out, if you shove on it hard, how much does it bend? So, anyway, it's gonna be this job, so I'm gonna get it loaded back in the truck and get this thing hauled off and move on to the next thing. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. I'll catch y'all later.